Ever wondered how data manipulation in SQL works or how physical data is organized? Today we're diving into these fascinating areas of tech, so buckle up for a captivating journey into the world of databases. We begin with SQL DML or Data Manipulation Language. This is a language used for selecting, inserting, deleting, and updating data in a database. It's like the tools in a toolbox, each with a specific purpose. The select statement, for instance, allows you to pick out specific data from a database, much like a pair of tweezers. Insert, on the other hand, lets you add new data, much like a hammer driving in a nail. Next, consider queries on single and multiple tables. A query in SQL is like a question you're asking the database. When you're dealing with a single table, your query might be as simple as asking for a list of all the names in the table. But when multiple tables come into play, your queries can become more complex, like asking for all the names of people who live in a certain city, based on data spread across two tables. Nested queries take this a step further. These are essentially queries within queries, like a Russian nesting doll. They allow you to perform operations that require multiple steps, all within a single query. Moving on to aggregation and grouping. Aggregation in SQL involves using aggregate functions like count, sum, avg, max, or min, to perform calculations on a set of values and return a single value. Grouping, meanwhile, is about sorting data into groups based on shared characteristics. Output. Views, assertions, and triggers are next on our list. A view is like a virtual table based on the result set of an SQL statement. Assertions are conditions that must hold true for the database to be considered valid. And triggers? They're procedural code that is automatically executed in response to certain events on a particular table. SQL data types are the attributes that define the kind of value that can be stored in a column. They're like labels that tell us what kind of data to expect, be it integer, character, date, or even binary. Moving on from DML, let's talk about physical data organization. This describes how data is physically stored and retrieved on a storage medium. It's like the blueprint for a library, detailing where and how each book is stored. Heap files are a type of file where records can be placed anywhere in the file where there's space. It's like a big storage box where you can dump anything, anywhere. Indexing, B trees, and B+ trees come next. Indexing is a data structure technique to efficiently retrieve records from the database files based on some attributes. B trees and B+ trees are specific types of data structures used for this purpose. Extendible hashing is a type of hashing that allows dynamic hashing by splitting and coalescing buckets as the database grows or shrinks. Lastly, indexing on multiple keys allows for faster data retrieval when queries involve more than one column in the table. To sum up, SQL DML gives us the tools to manipulate data in a database. Physical data organization, on the other hand, is all about how data is physically stored and retrieved. It's a fascinating world of tables, queries, data structures, and more. Understanding these concepts is key to mastering databases, and we hope this video has brought you one step closer to that goal. Remember, every tech titan started with the basics, and you're well on your way.